boss looking like Joel.
Yep. Here, you like my Joel shirt, man?
Yeah.
Try it. Alright. Ready, buddy?
Yep.
Let's go. So Ellie left. We're gonna have to find her. We're gonna have to find her. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's go get her. There's Tommy. Let's go see what's going on.
I wonder if you can speed up.
I'm trying to find the button that does that. There you go.
She couldn't have gotten far. We'll find her, don't worry.
Stubborn kid.
She usually pull these stunts?
Nothing like this. What's going on?
Unless she was really upset.
Right. Oh, Ellie, we don't have time for this crap.
She didn't go down this way.
So what do you think is gonna happen? So, well, Tommy agreed to take her now, right? He's like, okay, I'll take her. So we're trying to look for Ellie if we find her. So what do you think is gonna happen? What do you think?
I think like when they find her, like she's probably gonna be like held captive or something.
So you think that by the time that we find her, she's gonna be captured by someone?
Yeah, like one of the bad people that we've been overcoming.
Where's little Tommy at? Okay, well there's a horse.
Let's go.
Okay.
There.
Track.
4 tracks.
Okay, good.
So let's go get her. So that's so. But at the end, what do you think? You know, obviously Tommy's gonna take her to her fireflies. So what do you think is gonna happen when when Tommy takes her to the fireflies?
She's probably gonna get shot.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, crap.
How many do you see?
Too goddamn many.
Go around, I'll cover you.
I was thinking like in the end, like the fireflies would find out that she was infected and kill her or something.
Okay.
That's what I think. But other people have many theories. So.
That guy with the scope is dangerous. Oh man, I can't believe I did that. It took too long.
Ooh.
Alright. Okay, so it's not actually the Last of Us shirt, but it's Joel's shirt. Look at this.
The one that he's wearing.
Looking like Joel. So he doesn't say the Last of Us, but I call it the Last of Us shirt.
That's what I was thinking. Like
Yeah,
the
you
Last
thought it
of
was gonna
Us.
be like a black shirt that said Last of Us or something, but it's actually just it's just a shirt like Joel's. Actually, I forgot I had it.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of angry people still here. Right.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's that guy. There's a lot of them around the corner as well.
So we gotta be careful.
Yeah. Yeah, I see them over there. They're gonna come around here.
Ooh. How did I not kill him?
Oh, okay. See, so he has a... Oh, that reload really quick.
Probably because he has some modifications or whatever.
I just wish that you know that. I mean, I'd say it again. I just wish that we could pick up the bullets from the weapons they're shooting us with.
Right. Because then we would have.
It
even
seems
more
like
bullets.
some of them do it, some of them don't. But like the guy had, the guy that had the scope. I mean, I'm gonna go try, but
I doubt there's gonna be bullets.
whoa.
That's all of them.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna have to swap them because we don't have bullets. So let's see if these guys will have any. Let's go to the little house up there.
Did Tommy go there?
I think we need to. I guess I haven't been using the bow and arrow. I mean, what would we? I guess.
He didn't do much.
I guess now that I think about it, on those areas where like we want to be stealth.
Arrows would be the best.
Yeah, arrows will be the way to do it because, or they can hear the arrow.
Where's Tommy?
Alright, so I think we have to go back down here.
Probably
Yeah.
get our horse.
Oh, okay.
Come on, back to the horses.
Let's go. Alright, let's go. Let's keep going. Look at that guy. He just dragged him. Alright, let's do this.
Do you have to press a jumping button?
Tracks keep going this way.
to the
He
horse?
does it by itself.
Let's hope they didn't get to her.
Let's see. I didn't have a problem with this whole game. I thought the story was really good. I hate to say it, but I just had a problem with the ending. But you may not. That was just me. You may like it.
I want to know the ending.
We will. I mean, obviously, we're gonna beat it. I want you to see it. I want to see what you think. But don't take my input from it. Like I said, you may like it. I didn't.
By the ranch. That's our horse. She's got to be there.
Alright, so that's her horse. That's the one that Ellie took.
Area looks clear.
So let's see if she's got captured like you said. But like I said, I thought the whole game was really good.
Be careful.
The ending was kind of like,
Ellie?
but don't get my. Yeah, for real, right?
Yeah.
She spoiled little brat. She ran away.
She's a spoiled little bird.
Oh, boo-hoo. Whatever. I don't know. I guess you know, whenever like they were interacting, I mean, I don't know what's going on through Tommy's mind either. I don't know what happened in his background, but you know, because he said like, you know, after everything I done for us and everything. Uh, I don't know if Tommy, when they saw him interact, I don't know if Tommy was like, dude, you know, let me do this for him so that he doesn't have to go another scene like happened with him and his daughter. Um, I mean, I don't know why. No, he wouldn't help him, and now all of a sudden, like, fine, you know, I'll do it. So now the deal has changed. So now Tommy's gonna take her. We're just gonna find her, and
She's somewhere in this house. She has to be.
well, apparently.
Ellie! Christ.
Okay, so she's here.
I bet Ellie'd like this.
See the comics, and you know this. Our stats said that we didn't have any.
That's so dumb.
Oh boy, turn around real quick. Where am I? Okay. Gotcha. We're full on that, which is good. I guess we need to start using that stuff more than the bullets, because the bullets are harder to find almost, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Relax, Joel, man.
He was just like,
Yeah, he didn't care. Alright, so memo to myself, remind me, we're gonna start using more of those, there you go. Where are you, Ellie? Let's open the other door. You know, she's over there, so let's open it like that. Dramatically. Of course it wouldn't.
Is this really all they had to worry about? Boys, movies, deciding which shirt goes with which skirt. It's bizarre.
Get up. We're leaving. Come on.
And if I say no?
Do you even realize what your life means? Huh? Running off like that, putting yourself at risk, it's pretty goddamn stupid.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed with each other then.
What do you want from me?
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area
Oh,
better
fuck
than...
that.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right.
With Tommy.
Not her, you know.
What?
Maria
Daughter.
told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
Not my problem.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad. And we are going our separate ways.
Get it together. We're not alone.
I got two walking in.
There's more inside already.
I'm going over this way. Go check over there.
we cleared out one person. That was deep.
Yeah, right.
Hang back.
Okay, so there's a lot of people in here.
There we go.
-2. And I don't know if he's gonna let me, but let me just run in real quick because I know that, yeah. There you go.
How don't you let us?
Yes. All right. All right, I guess. Nope, he didn't kill him. Alright, so that guy's burning.
Already burned.
All right. House is clear.
Let's get back to the horses.
House is clear. We got all of our bullets, so let me just go in real quick. Oh man. Trying to check, make sure that we got everything. So what you thought of that scene, man?
I bet like Ellie was really hurt because like when the scene was over you could just see her like looking down like those were some pretty big words that he said.
Yeah, I bet. I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, you don't know what's going on in those people's heads, so.
Right.
Okay, so yeah. Wait a minute.
I mean, I wouldn't want to because like the whole daughter incident, like
Right.
I wouldn't want to like go over that again.
Oh, having to go through that again.
Yeah.
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah, cause yeah, she's growing on him because you know at first she was just kind of like whatever, you know, this whole time. Look at this guys. She's been this kind of like whatever attitude, and now you know I guess if you remember from the very beginning, I mean everybody's just passing her around like your turn, your turn, your turn. Okay, now you take her, now you take her. And I think Joel is the one that's been sticking with her the longest.
Right.
So now that this guy wants to get rid of her, you know, I can see why she would get upset. I don't know. And yes, and I think, yes, in a way, she reminds him of his daughter, and I think that's the main reason why he doesn't want to get attached and why he's kind of like, you know, kind of like whatever in a way because, you know, he doesn't want her to wind up like his daughter did.
Dead.
Dead. Yep.
We're clear.
He doesn't want to take her.
You want a hand up?
Got it.
What do you think? Bye, Sam. Bye, Ellie.
There she is. Kids will be watching movies tonight.
Where is this lab of theirs?
It's all the way out, University of Eastern Colorado.
Go Bighorns. Ellie, get off your horse. Give it on back to Tommy. I'm gonna hang on to this fella. That's all right.
Probably.
Like married together?
Don't make me repeat myself.
What are you doing?
Your wife kind of scares me. I don't want her coming after you.
Sorry for stealing your horse.
Look, come back to town. Let's discuss it at least.
You know me, my mind's all made up. University, Eastern Colorado. How do I find this lab?
It's in the science building. Looks like a giant mirror. You can't miss it.
Take care of that wife of yours.
There's a place for you here. You know?
You good?
I'm good.
Adios, little brother.
Why not? Why not married? It's the apocalypse, anything goes.
Right, it's called turnover.
And if you clear the 10 yards, then you're back at first down?
First down, that's right.
Man, it's confusing.
You just gotta play it a couple times. It all makes sense.
We're here, buddy. Colorado.
Our stopping point.
This is our stopping point, man. We're in Colorado. Um, we're here. So the fireflies, they
Here.
they're on this observatory. There is by or a laboratory. There's a laboratory nearby. So.
Okay. None of these buildings look like a mirror to me.
Well, we'll head to Central Grounds. Should be able to see most of the campus from there. Stay, Callus. What kind of name is Callus, anyways?
Not my fault you forgot to ask Tommy his name.
So we're just gonna do a little bit on the outside since the last chapter was really short. So we're just gonna do a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, so what was this? What does it say, man?
It says at the end of the brother has a life and pretty much Joel doesn't, so who else better than Joel to take her?
Yeah. You know, I can see why Joel wouldn't want to, just because he doesn't want to relieve everything that's been happening, you know what I'm saying? I can see why he would not want to do it.
I'll stay with Callus.
I hate that name.
Okay, so I just came in here for this baby right here.
Ooh.
We're gonna need this guy. It's a flamethrower. But, you know, it does come in handy. There's several infected that we can actually get with this thing. So the first time I played it, I actually missed the flamethrower. So let's see. Let's upgrade it real quick. Let's see what we got.
Here we go.
Reload speed. Faster recoil. Oh man.
That's true.
What is
He
that?
said yes, but Sam has a life, something to live for, and Joel is just himself.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, everybody's different. It's like what game was it? Yeah, well, yeah, it was in this game when Bill tells him that you know when when you care about others, you just wind up dead. You know.
Right.
In fact, we just watched a movie where the protagonist is trying to save this other person, if you remember. And at one point, the girl is kind of like, wait a minute, how long has this been going on? And, because it's like a loop. And they're like, well, a long time. Well, why haven't you continue? And it's like, well, because I kind of know you, I care about you, or whatever you want to call it. So that was an impediment for him to continue on the mission, if you may. So, like I said, it just depends on who you ask. I mean, I can totally see the fact that Joel is best suited for this. I don't want to say mission, but best suited for
there was
this.
a lookout here.
Best suited for this because he doesn't have nothing else better to do. But I can see him not wanting to do it because, once again, I've gone through this before, didn't wind up well, and I'm done with it.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it just depends who you ask. I can see both sides. Personally, I don't know. I think if it was just a job,
So,
And-
these places,
Well, Scoot.
people would live here and just study, even though they were all grown up?
Study, party, and find themselves. Figure out what they wanted to do with their lives.
What they wanted to do with their lives.
so me personally, I don't know. I like to think that I would do it, but I don't think I would. I don't think that I will be as weak-minded as the other guy that shot himself. Like, okay, well, I lost my daughter. This is it.
It's that time of year.
But if I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't. All right, we have to get through here.
How many people do you think are there? Fireflies, I mean.
I reckon it takes quite a crew to run that operation.
And yeah,
Think
this.
there'll be other people my age?
Hang on.
I'm not sure.
And this game does good at giving you enough,
I'll be right back.
so where you
Yeah.
can put some of the pieces yourself together, like they said, your point of view.
Sounds like runners.
Stay with the horse. I'll look for them.
You sure?
I hate
Don't want
those.
him running off. I'll be right back.
Okay, so we need to lift this up.
Looks like someone Jerry.
Oh, so you were kidding about the stopping point?
We're gonna do a little bit of here in the proximities,
Juice.
since it was pretty short. But
Back
yeah,
up,
at
fire
one
back
point
on.
here outside this thing, we're gonna take it as a stopping point. There's no much thing relevant in here until towards the end. There's a lot of people here. Let's try to take them as many as we can, one by one. There's only one that is like walking around that may see us. That guy.
He said no stopping point yet.
Heck yeah. Okay, so this is the two we need to worry about. Yeah, buddy. Joel?
Like nothing ever happened. That was our last Molotov.
Was it?
50 more.
50 more what? Molotovs?
No.
That's that.
Flamethrowers.
Oh, why didn't we use that?
Hey, I was thinking, I would have wanted to be an astronaut.
That a fact.
Can you imagine being up there all by
Not too bad. Okay, so let's go up there because,
I'm just saying.
ooh, we have 180. Max health.
Yeah, and we still have some stuff to do.
Listening
Yeah, I'm
distance,
saying that-
crafting speed, healing speed. Let's do that. Let's go with that. No, trust me. This one is gonna be kind of long. Whoa, hang on. Was that a clicker? I believe this chapter is gonna be very long, and this is one that, you know, when we finish it, you really want to keep playing it, and because it's gonna be like, it will be like a cliffhanger at the end of this particular chapter. Is gonna be a cliffhanger, and I'm just gonna want to stay outside, because if we divide this chapter into two, we start tomorrow, let's say, and we do this, and then the next, and we finish the whole Colorado thing, it's gonna be in a big cliffhanger, and then we're not gonna be able to catch up for like another day or 2 days or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So when I kind of want to get nearby it, so the next time that we play it and we do 2 chapters, we won't leave it in a cliffhanger. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you watch The Walking Dead, just imagine that if you know, like on one episode, I guess Glenn died. So imagine that, like, right before they hit the bed, the episode stops, which it did, and then you
Really?
don't get to see what happened for like 6 months. You know, so I don't want to do that here. So at the end of it's gonna be like a cliffhanger, and I don't want to come back to it like a week later or whatever. So.
Right.
So that's what I want to kind of want to get nearby it, and then we'll stop it, and then the next time that we play, we do 2 chapters. We get to the cliffhanger, we take a 15-minute break, and then we keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's no cliffhanger, I guess, you know, per se. As you can see right now, there's no cliffhanger. If we stop right now, so what? We're just like walking around. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
looking for the thing, but
Wait, what are we trying to find?
the fireflies are on the laboratory here.
What about you? What'd you want?
Well, when I was a kid, I
So-
used to
so-
want to be
Right now, we're just looking
a
for
singer.
The building.
the building that has the
Sure.
laboratory,
Think so.
and then we'll go in and
Come on,
we'll
I
look
won't
for it.
laugh.
So
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Joel, please.
but I'm kind of trying to see if we found anything.
Aw,
I saw some people.
Yeah, a whole mess of them.
No, they're monkeys. And that is not a good thing.
Why not?
Because if there was a laboratory here, that means they did experiments with animals, most likely monkeys. So most likely
Oh,
they're
those
like,
aren't regular monkeys.
so they're monkeys, but maybe the monkeys that type of monkeys that kill you on the spot. You know what I'm saying?
Pick up.
They look so cute though.
Yeah, they are until they start pulling your hairs and
And start ripping you apart.
Hey, look,
yeah.
firefly.
Oh, the symbol.
See it.
This is good. First sign of fireflies.
And you and I were talking about this particular chapter earlier, and we told you that this one was going to be fairly long. And I knew that this one was going to be divided into two, and then I was thinking about it, and I was like, dude, if we divide it into two, I mean, at the end of it, it's going to be like, dang, like,
You've seen someone by now?
you know what I'm saying? Like, even I wouldn't want to wait until the next day to play it, but
Yeah, maybe.
so that's why I decided to just keep on going here, since the last one was fairly short.
Let's go.
And when we get about near, we'll stop it and then we'll continue
All right. Let's try
another
that
day.
gate.
So probably I'm gonna have to connect
There it
that. There it is. That's the building
Let's
we
go
need to get
fudge.
to.
Looks like they rigged this up as well.
There's a generator over there. So close.
So no power, so we have to go to the other side and get the generator. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna get to the generator and that'll be our stopping point. And it sounds easy, simple, but actually we have to go through this whole building and there's madness in here. So
Watch yourself.
Me too.
Why isn't she following when we get to the other side?
well, she's staying outside because, you know, there's
The whole
obviously there's gonna be danger. We don't want to risk it. Ultimately, we're just gonna grab or turn that on and then go back to where she was, so that she can cross and we can cross together. So, but this is kind of like the hotel again. You know, remember when we were in the hotel and
yeah.
it was okay. So this is basically what it is. So, like I said, it seems simple. Yeah, let's just go over there, get the generator, but it's not gonna be simple. So, in fact, we're gonna need a flamethrower for this particular stun. I'm gonna try to see if you know, it's one of those things that, okay, there's people down there. No, that's Ellie. Yeah, that's true. She's always on the way.
sure.
Dang. You know, it's one of those things that I think that we're gonna find infected in one of these rooms. But we'll see. Alright, buddy?
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, that's what it was. There's a hole right there, and you know when we go in, that's when it's gonna get a little hectic. So let's keep on going.
So we don't find infected or something
So there's not gonna be infected in this top floor, but there will be
in the bottom.
in the bottom one. Oh man, there you go. See, he put the mask on because there's like the pollen or whatever that is.
Find that.
Yeah. And it sucks because... Oh man, I accidentally fell. My bad. Yeah, see, it's gonna be one of those piece of crap levels.
These are all clickers, then we can get past.
Many. Oh, that's right, they're blind. I forgot about that. But it's one of those things that, like, towards the end of this run, like where we need to head, there's gonna be one standing right by it. And oh, okay, yeah, we have the glass. We need to lure him out of here. Okay, I totally forgot about that crap. There's one that's walking around.
That one's a human.
Crap.
It's all good in the neighborhood.
And it's one of those things that you can't get behind him and you know, like, choke him. Like these guys, you have to use their knife, and we don't have enough knives. So either you have to have enough bullets
On a flamethrower.
Yeah, this fat.
Lard. It's not even cool.
I've always killed that guy before. I don't know what's gonna happen whenever I try to open this door. Because I think you have to bang it. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So let's get this thing ready. There comes the fat guy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Darn it.
We're gonna have to kill him first. Right?
Yeah. I told you have to make noise.
In order for it.
So I think what we're gonna do,
We're
and
gonna
it's
kill
gonna
him
be
from
the
up.
best. It's gonna be the best thing we're gonna do here in a minute. So, let's wait until. Darn it! So 4 of them that you know of. So we died.
That guy was nasty, the big old guy. He like ripped us. He was like,
So we got 4 in one shot, right?
okay.
Now here comes the fat guy.
Haha.
God darn it! I did not want to do it, but that was the only way.
Hey, we have just enough to make.
I believe that was all of them. Like I said, piece of crap level.
Nah.
Let's
It's cool you can store bottles.
and yeah, I don't think before we could, right?
No. I think it was one of the upgrades that you did.
So that was pretty cool. So I guess that was the way to do it. Toss the bottle over there so that everybody can run. and then blow them up together,
Yeah.
right?
And we are family.
Yes. Yeah, once they were all together, we burn them together. That's what they get right here. Yeah, see, they're all right there.
Yes. But we have like 120.
We just have to be very careful because now we don't have Molotov. And we don't have... we have 0 Molotovs and we don't have anything to make them. So we use health. We don't have anything to make our health kits. So we have to be careful for a while, at least until we find stuff to make more stuff.
Cloth will help for the health kits.
So cool, we did it. All right. So
Like a boss.
yeah, there's no way that we could have done it without killing those guys. I guess we could have lured them far and then try to open this thing. I mean, that's the only thing I can think that we could have done different, but
I think it was easier the way we did it.
yeah. Oh, relax. Alright, so
Let's try to gather up some stuff.
yeah, let's try to gather our stuff, see if we can well, hang on. Okay, it is for that gun, so let's reload it. And then we can take it. Alright. So
Pills.
and I guess our maximum health changed, right? I forgot about that. That we did an upgrade for it. Okay, so there's a rag. So for me to feel safe somewhat, I need to have at least 3 Molotovs. Or have our Molotovs full. And then
Some health kits.
yeah. Okay, so that's full.
Can make 2.
Alright. Nope.
Can make 1.
Make 1. Better than nothing. So let's see. And I think here we have to no. Okay. I thought that there was a door that we need to use the knife, but I guess it's not here, so let's go.
On the way to victory.
Alright, here we are.
Hey, what happened in there?
More infected. I'm fine.
Here, come up on the gate.
We made it.
Made it. And I think that was the hardest part on this chapter. So, we're good.
Those big guys are like boss stages. That's what's cool.
Yeah, right? Alright, let's turn this on. Alright, so it should be a smooth
Let's try the gate.
ride from here on.
You did it!
Yeah. Come on through.
That's cool. It's like a garage door.
Yeah.
Scoot.
Alright.
Those clickers. I think they were fireflies?
No, I don't think so.
Why would they have infected so close to the lab?
Well, Bill used them as a form of defense. Maybe they're doing the same.
Yeah, I could see that.
So she's questioning why there's clickers near the laboratory, so.
Maybe
Alright.
scientists cost.
Scientist. Yep. Alright, man. So here's our stopping point. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll make it to the laboratory.
Yep, we'll see you guys on chapter 12. Bye.